Welcome to We Talk Books on the other side of today. I am your host, Erlina Green Hamilton. Today, I'm super excited to talk to Lady Trinette Wilson on her new book, The Code. Come on out.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome. Like I said, we are so excited to have you. We're going to talk everything etiquette. And as you can imagine, in today's world, we need a little bit of talking about a little bit of etiquette.
Yes, indeed.
So thank you so much for being here. Let's first jump right in. I want to learn about your book, but I want to learn first about you. How did you get into the etiquette business?
Yes. Well, I started about 25 years ago. What really got me interested in social graces and professional training and etiquette was I was going around working with young people. And we were teaching them how to build their confidence, how to be a young lady. And I found that the basic thing that was missing was the etiquette. Now, etiquette, the term etiquette means ticket. Ticket or access. Access to schools, access to jobs, access to scholarships. So a lot of our kids did not have the ticket. They did not have access because they did not know how to behave properly. So I set out, it made it my life goal to teach as many kids as I could and adults etiquette, because I found that not only the children need it, but adults need it as well. So that's how I got started. I began to teach classes throughout the city, then throughout the country.
What would you say are your top 3 takeaways for teens who are reading this book and for parents who are going to share this book with their teens?
Well, for teens especially, they need to know the rules that apply to a professional setting, an educational setting, and with authority. So one problem that we're having with teens is authority etiquette. So that's one of the subjects in there. Authority etiquette, cultural etiquette, workplace etiquette. We're having a real problem, and I'm doing a lot of professional classes right now with companies on workplace etiquette. They don't know the boundaries, the lines. And so etiquette really teaches you about boundaries without being offensive to others. And so for kids, for me, my takeaway is it will simply teach them how to be comfortable in all environments, And because kids are growing and they are coming into all types of, going into all types of environments, they need to know this.
They definitely need to know this. What I'm interested in, you mentioned this before, when we look at etiquette, not only can we use it at home, not only can we use it at work, etiquette online. That's a huge thing right now. We're in technology, we're bombarded with our cell phones in our hands every minute. Social media. What is the proper way to move about on social media?
In 2009, I founded a website called www.urbangirls.org. And that magazine, that online community was for girls, underserved girls, to be celebrated, educated, and inspired. So I found that we started getting a lot of hits. We do about 30,000 hits a month. And so what I found, very nice. So what I found was that Urban Girls was a great platform or launching pad for the etiquette piece. And so I used that launching pad to then launch the etiquette piece, write this book, and go on.
So let's jump into the book. You had an article in there that I could not wait to kind of just grab you and say, yes, this is what we need to be talking about. It was civility in politics. Now, as you can imagine, that we're in a very interesting, is the best word I can use to describe it, political climate. Everyone is, going into their workplace, bringing it home with them. What is the etiquette for talking about politics, and how should we look at the office, no matter who's in it, but how should we really look at it given today's world?
So, I am so honored to be in this field right now because I'm getting stretched in all directions. And politics is one area that I see as an emerging field in the field or area in the field of etiquette. Around politics, however, we are taught as etiquette instructors that you respect the office. It doesn't matter who's in the office. The office is what needs to be respected. And I think that's sometimes what people forget. So even if you don't, like your mom and dad sometimes, or they're angry, you're angry with them, or you're in a position, don't you want to be respected? So your office needs to be respected. And I think we need to go back to some of that just regular old, being kind and nice to one another. And that's what etiquette teaches you, to be comfortable, to be at ease in a setting. And in fact, the first form of etiquette was a handshake. And that handshake let their neighbor know that they didn't have a knife in their hand.
My name is Erlina Green Hamilton. This has been We Talk Books on the other side of today.